Hey guys, what's going on? This is DJ Rebel13 and welcome back to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of EJ's lovely world. Today in this video, I'm of course going to be joined by Harry and Harry Jr. Good morning, both my chickens. Let's go and I added Hannah's thing there. Let's go and pick up the thing for Daybox. Yeah, I added the colour of Hannah's her collar as the glass, and I also added the bed in, as you'll see in a second. Yeah, you see the bed there. But yeah, anyway, good morning, Bluetooth, and let's go over and pick up Hannah. Welcome as a first day, doggo. Is she gonna stand up? Hello, Hannah. No, she. Okay. Let's go. There we go. Hello, Hannah. As you can see, she's got a white collar. I can't remember if I showed that in the last episode, but yeah, I believe this first time Hannah and Bluetooth probably met. So yeah, don't be naughty, Hannah. I don't know what you're like after the last episode when I saw you brutally murdering a sheep. Yeah, I've not got the highest expectations, but yeah, just no killing the helpers. Anyway, let's get through the door and let's go and we can go and pick up the helpers. Right, so I'm going to be completely honest. I have no idea what I'm about to do here. But I know what I'm doing. Right, okay. But yeah, let me explain. So I lost the audio for my voice for this, so all you're getting is the game sound. Maybe my dad's voice, I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, I'm just watching this back and doing a voiceover. But yeah, I finished this. I added the sign at the front. I also filled it all in with clay, as you'll see there, which wasn't in the actual episode. This is why I came over here, I remember it now. And I did this. I did bananas, oranges, apples, and pears. And you'll see me zooming in here. This is when I realised that I spelt pears wrong. Well, I spelt it right, but in the wrong context. And I decided I was going to leave it here. But I think, I don't know what I showed, but yeah, I used dyes for all the fruits. I can't remember whether I showed them all. But yeah, anyway, doggos, you can have that. Let's just shut that just to be neat. I love the way I'm still talking as if I'm actually playing. I should where's my controller? There we go. Look, this is me playing. Let's go build. Yeah, I'm just watching this back on my laptop. Anyway, I know what I'm doing now. I'm going to go and get the helpers and look in third person for a bit for some reason. See that weird X-ray glitch then? That was so weird. Yeah, so we're going to go and get all the helpers today because we're doing a big build, but we're doing it all in one episode because it's a big build, but it's not even a big build really. I mean, for some of the mini game standards, like my oh hi Dad, say hi Dad, hi Dad. In fact, I swear that happens like every episode, or it has done since anyway. In fact, let me, Alexa, make an announcement. Oh.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding right now.
Okay,
Please try a little later.
Shut up. I'm actually at my dad's house now as I'm doing this. So I might, I might quickly do an edit in the audio and get him to say bye, Dad, later. But yeah, for now, let's go pick up Steve. We've just walked past his house. Oh, it's got to be a good game of hiding. Oh, never mind. Normally, I don't know. Hello, Steve. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, normally he I don't know whether he was doing it at this point because we've recorded a bit ahead, just so if I die or something, there's a good stockpile. But yeah, normally now he hides and I go play hide and seek. But yeah, good morning, Ringo, and is this Great Uncle Austin the Third? I think there's this. Hello, Deadlocks. I think it was this during Deadlocks' phase of hide and seek. I remember Deadlocks went through a bit of a phase of unintentionally hiding, and then we kind of made it into a bit of a game. I don't know whether it's actually happened yet, but see my dad there going the wrong way. Right, let's obviously, because we love it when we lose the helpers, let's cut through the awkward bamboo forest. I literally, right, the weird thing I don't get about me is when I'm editing the videos, I watch back and I notice that I never use the paths. Like, I spend God knows amount of time building and lighting up all these paths and I never use them. But yeah, anyway, so we're building on the, like, here, you see this sticky out bit of path? We're building here, so I presume I'm waiting for the dogs here. Oh, or the helpers. Yeah, sit down, doggos. So, right, let me explain what we're building. That was a big lag spike, wasn't it? So we're building so I wanted to build a golf game, but I didn't want to make it just the usual,
oh, throw a snowball on some ice, or a slime ball, or choose one, and you need to get it in that hole.
I didn't want to do that because that's just normal, boring. So I thought, well, golf is about trying to get, it's to generalise it, it's about this is me counting all the dimensions, by the way, if you see any, just me standing there looking a bit gormless for a while. Yeah, golf, to generalise it a bit, it's about getting things into holes, isn't it? So I thought, what about trying to get yourself into a hole? And then I decided,
Helpers, can you please dig out this whole thing?
yeah, the helpers, but while I'm going to be doing this, they're going to be digging out this whole floor and filling it all in with blue wool, just because, I'll explain why in a sec. But yeah, you see Steve's there going ham with his shovel. Is Deadlocks doing it with his fist? Look at Deadlocks. Is he doing it with his fist? Oh yeah, Dad's just sitting back and relaxing. But yeah, anyway, I thought, what about you trying to get yourself into a hole? So I was just playing around, and obviously you can't, in golf, you can't just pick up and move the ball. So I thought maybe you just can't walk is a way to do that, as, you know, with players. This is what it's going to be like, by the way. It's going to be, I believe it's the same dimensions as the police station. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is, because I like this. Oh, actually, oh no, it's not. It's the same dimensions as something in my lovely world. Oh, it's the zombie game. Do you remember the one in the E-Fun? When where there's a zombie in a minecart and you've got to push it and, like, it gets to a potion and it splashes the potion and it kills a zombie. It's the same dimensions as that, because my general, you know, circle design where it goes 7, then 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 7. If you kind of can visualize that, I doubled that and I got this, which is what, roughly doubled it. So I believe those are 14 along. Actually, no, they won't, will they? Because they've got a single in middle. Anyway, let me finish explaining what the game is. So, the idea of the game is that there's gonna be, this is gonna be filled full of water, which is why the helpers are filling all of the floor in with blue wool, because it kind of blends in. So it's all going to be filled in with water, and then there's going to be drip leaves. Actually, no, I'll get to that bit in a sec. There's going to be just a hole in the center, and all of the players start from each side, and everyone's got a riptide trident. Now the trident, obviously it's got riptide on, so when you stand in the water, you throw it and you go with it. So the idea is you need to try and land on the pressure plate in the middle, and it's first to do that is the winner. But it's not like a race. It's more, you take it in turns. It's more you take it in turns, and do it one by one. So it's not just all cylinders, it's not just all systems go, all cylinders go. That's me mixing up firing all cylinders, that. But yeah, see me making good use of these Frostwalker boots. Oh, this is why I kept them after Barney died. It's because they make they're really quite useful. But yeah, yeah, the idea is you take it, when it's your turn, your goal is to try and Riptide to the centre of the circle where there's a pressure plate and it just sets off a ding. But you can use the trident to bounce off other players and knock other players around. And when I discovered that you can knock other people around with it, bit of a ghost block there. Is when I decided that there could be sub holes, there could be things that you need to avoid. So I decided, which is why I needed the drip leaves. I decided that I was going to go on a mission to get drip leaves, which is what I did. And I was going to get, what was I going to get? Oh yeah, I was going to get the drip leaves and the moss. So then you could place the drip leaves in mini holes, and so the rule is if you land on the drip leaf, if you land on the drip leaf and you sink in, then that's just your go over. You're completely out of the game. God, it's a bit laggy with all those materials, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like we're sleeping. Good, because we recorded a video recently where there was a whole monster army. Look at that zombie. Mate, his head. Poor Deadlocks. Oh. Why was that cut? Oh, I guess that was me just saying, oh yes, I'll cut ahead now until the whole floor is filled in. Oh, by the way, there is a lot of cuts in this video, and after the video we spent about 10-15 minutes just filling the whole thing in with water, because we made the mistake of doing the drip leaves then the water, but obviously the drip leaves don't count as a block, so the water just goes to the hole, which is, if you don't know how water works, it just flows to the nearest hole. So the water was going to the hole, and then, oh, this is me, so the original plan for this, so the water went to the hole and it just made it really difficult to fill it all in. But yeah, anyway, this is me. So the original plan was Steve was going to do all the redstone. I say all the redstone. The note block ding in the middle. I decided that the helpers, I believe they were just filling things in with water. I can't remember what I got the helpers to do. I guess when I pop back up, when Video Me pops back up, we'll see. But yeah, I'm just doing the ding here at the moment. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing... Oh, it looks like I was doing that to mark it. And then... What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing here, but at some point I go... Oh, okay, right. I think before I do that, I go down and I show the helpers what they're doing with the drip leaves. So yeah, there's a grid pattern. These boots are really handy. Yeah, what we did is, I might as well explain this to you lot as well, because if you're rebuilding it, it's handy to know. We did a grid where it's 2 by 2, so there's 2 blocks in between each one. So there's a bit of a grid of holes like this. So I believe this is just what I asked the helpers to do. Helpers, can you just do the grid? And then all the drip leaves are placed on moss, because I don't believe you can place them on much else, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, anyway, let's oh, what's going on here? You see, this is the weird bit where I'm in between finding things to talk about, so I don't know what I'm doing on the video. Oh, getting killed.
Yeah.
actually good because it's cringy for me because I always end up looking back I'm looking back at what I did. But yeah, anyway, if you don't know what I'm doing here, then let me explain. So, what I'm doing is I'm doing these note blocks where they're gonna go. The helper's struggling. I really don't give them easy tasks. There's a bit of an in joke between me and like all the helpers that I when there's a big Redstone episode, I get them to pull back all of the repeaters, which is why when I did my musical chairs, I did the Redstone video called Roll Reverse because in that I pull back a bunch of repeaters. Well, I suppose it does work. I didn't realise. I suppose past me is smarter than present me because I genuinely didn't realise that you could do redstone on top of note blocks and it would still work. Yeah, anyway, let me continue doing this. So yeah, what I'm doing here is like I say, so when someone stands on the pressure plate, it sets the thing off. Here's me struggling with my ice. It sets something. It sets these off just to let everyone in the game know. I know now. I should have really guessed it then. The note blocks aren't very loud. You'd need like loads of them to be loud. But like even on Bedrock now, the note blocks, they just don't like. I remember when I did my Ding Dong game. It's called like Dings, Dongs, and Ender Pearls or something. And there's like a bunch of note blocks under the ground. And on console edition, it's like all distorted, boom, when the lower ones go off. But now on Bedrock, it's just the same as if you had one. It's completely different. Why did I place a redstone there? But yeah, I do believe that is working. I don't have game sound on for this, by the way, so if there's something really obvious like going on in the game sound, I won't be able to. In fact, I will. If I know, I'll turn it on very quiet. So yeah, if I place the pressure plate on that block, does that work? Because then I won't be confused if I go back down there. Hold on, let me stay quiet for a sec. Oh, it looks like you can't. It looks like the redstone on the top of those is the thing that's breaking it. Yeah. See, look at me. Okay, so looks like, scratch my statement before, looks like present me is smarter than actual me. And you see, I made sure that they're all the same distance away from the middle. Yeah, there we go. It worked. I didn't even need game sound on because just the visual. I bet I'm annoying all of you because I'm setting it off like a million times. Anyway, let me just replace that. So yeah, I believe at this point, I don't end the video because I know it ends in 2 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to be in the final cut because there's like 30 seconds of faffing round, which I had to skip at the start because I was probably talking in the original voiceover for that. By the way, if you're confused about how I record my lovely worlds, basically the way it will. Oh, wait a minute, how's it lines up now? So okay, that's how I solved it. Yeah, if you're wondering how I record my lovely world, by the way, basically I record the sound, like the sound. Well, I did. Now I don't because it's just too much of a faff. Because the sound files, I have to link it up by like scrolling through and listening to what I'm talking about. And even then, it's not clear, so I'll have to link it up by lengths at that point. And it's just really annoying. So, what I'm gonna move towards now is it makes it so basically. So right, let me explain what I do now and what I'm doing, what I did when this video was recorded, and for the next, I don't know what episode this is, 15 episodes, because I've recorded up till 600, after 600, quite a few after 600 actually. I've probably, after this episode comes out, at this point as I'm recording this voiceover, and I'm going to record a few more tonight actually, I've recorded about 30 more. Why am I just running round? Oh, okay, right, I'll have to do a behind the scenes episode for that. But unfortunately in this video, I think I'm watching it, I'll see it on the next one. But until then, take it easy guys. Bye!